Well, I'm Sharad Malhotra and you're watching me on TOI TV. Thank you. But on set, let me tell you, Shruti, it was not me kind of calling the shots. It was so beautiful and it was so unearthly. I just kept mouthing my dialogues with the expressions, with the feel, and I kept feeling that, oh, I'm Krishna. Fortunately, every character has become iconic, so I don't know. Be it a Sagar Pratap Singh, be it a Maharana Pratap, be it a Viranshu Singhania, be it a Rishi Singh Bedi, I don't know. I mean, I would want sequels for every character, which is not possible. But I think I'll probably work with new characters now. I think newer characters will probably be more exciting for me now. I can't sit with 100 cameras. I can act,
Right.
but then I can't sit and I can't see. I can act in a character, but because then I'm escaping to a different world. I'm playing something else.
Right.
But I can't sit down and I can't be myself in 100 cameras, and that's torture for me. वो थोड़ा मुश्किल होता है मेरे लिए. But then I've not watched a lot of episodes. I'd only watched one season. That was the Siddharth Shukla one.
13.
That was my favorite season. Post that, I didn't get the time also. Wasn't very inclined to watch also. I don't want to say on camera, but last couple of years I was nearly going to do it. But my mom calls me the last minute and says, you're not doing it. Because my mom is very scared. Yeah. She likes watching it.
But she doesn't.
No, she's like, no, I don't want you to go. I don't want you to jump from there. So I'm like, you like watching it. You want to see all the stunts. But so every year, since last 3-4 years now, let me tell you, since you've asked me, I get a call from her. I know I'll get a call from her.
चाहे एक dashing charmer हो, चाहे you see him in historic shows, he's there everywhere, and now he's coming up with a new show. So here we are welcoming Sharad. Hi Sharad.
Hi, Jai Jagannath.
Jai Jagannath. Welcome to TOI TV.
Thank you so much.
So, firstly, what made you pick up the show?
I think first ever show on on Jagannath
Yes.
Dham and about Jagannath Baba. I don't think there's any other show that's been ever produced or telecasted on any other channel. I think somewhere I feel that again, Hari Om being India's first spiritual and emotional OTT app, somewhere I think they had the guts to come up with such an amazing, beautiful story about Jagannath Baba and how and about its origin, and it's a beautiful journey. I got to be somewhere, play a beautiful part of just, if I may say, it's like a prelude, and then post my story we get into the Jagannath story. So I got to play Krishna, Lord Krishna, and then the last leg of Krishna before he leaves
Right.
Earth, post the Mahabharata war, the epic war, and then how his life was and what all happened, and cut to we see that Krishna, if I may say, वो उनके अंतिम चरण को छोड़ के, वो धरती को छोड़ के गोलोक वापस जाते हैं, and then what happens with his heart when Arjun burns him, and then what's left is his heart. So now when Arjun is asking the Lord that what do I do with the heart, so then he says, now this obviously will be the origin of something more, something bigger, and it'll be a different roop of mine. It'll be a different form of mine, and that's when we see how the journey of Jagannath Dham happens, and Jagannath Baba, how he comes into existence. It's a beautiful story.
So, obviously releasing on such a pious day.
Yeah.
How close do you feel to the religious eternity? How close do you feel with enjoying this process of, being Krishna? And was it very divine for you while you were shooting?
I think, but obviously, it's very surreal. I mean, there's no other emotion. I think. No, actually, when the first time I got to wear the crown and put on that motorpunk and the jewelry and the paraphernalia and all of that and the costume and the dialogues and everything. Before that, after I got ready, I just went and I stood in front of the mirror in my makeup space, makeup and I just kept looking at myself and I just kept looking. There was no emotion. The reason being that we start from zero.
Right.
And we all head back to zero. So it was very shunya. It was just looking at not myself, but looking at something who looks like Krishna. A Krishna figure we have in our heads.
Right.
Correct? And it felt good. I had obviously prepped for it with my lines and everything, and as an actor, that's a duty. But on set, let me tell you, Shruti, it was not me kind of calling the shots. It was
Right.
so beautiful and it was so unearthly. I just kept mouthing my dialogues with the expressions, with the feel, and I kept feeling that, oh, I'm Krishna. And I felt I was Krishna, but it was something else, with like a divine intervention happening, and everything just kept happening on its own. That was the beauty of it. So all my characters in the last 17, 18 years that I've played, I had a control over them.
Right.
If I have to sum it up, I had no control over this.
That's very intriguing. And
I literally, I'm really thankful to Hariom, I think, and my producers, that I got the opportunity to play this character. It's my first ever Mytho character. I'd heard about Krishna, we've read about Krishna, I'm a Krishna Bhakt, but experiencing him sitting on the throne and smiling and looking at people and knowing everything, what's going to happen. He knows that the interview is going to happen.
correct.
Much before than even we know.
Yeah.
Before we can even think of or we plan. Today, we'll sit down and Shruti will do an interview. He knows everything, good, bad and ugly. And he just keeps smiling. And the moment that I could see everything happening in front of me, and I'm just, with my eyes shut, I'm smiling. Because this is what I had planned. I'm the creator. And
Right.
it's my world, So that was the beauty of it. I had no control over it.
So as you rightly
And
mentioned,
as humans, I'm
yeah,
sorry, we want control over things.
True.
So
You
we
want
don't
to-
have control now, we get a little fidgety. So then I was thinking, I said, ye kya ho raha hai yaar? Matlab, I should be saying it in a certain way, but it's happening on its own. So then you start surrendering.
Correct.
Then you surrender and you say, okay, take care.
Let him do
You
the
please
part.
it's your show. You call the shots.
So, as you mentioned, so many characters that you've played, you've done historic shows as well.
Yeah.
So, how different did you find this experience? Because somewhere again, historic, mythological shows have that similar essence when it comes to the approach of palaces and everything.
The production value, the sets, the costumes, obviously they're like
Right.
magnanimous. They are pretty much larger than life. This too, obviously, had a huge set and all of that, which was as expected. But the feel is that's something which I want to tell you, that be it a Maharana Pratap, be it a Bakshi Jagabandhu, great historical characters.
Right.
This felt different. This felt that, it felt, if I may say, godly, obviously. But then I also felt that, okay, so this is how a human can feel if he can just play a character. That he's, when he's enacting everything on the set. But imagine him calling the shots when he can see us and he's the one who's pulling the strings.
Right.
So that's when I realized, and it was a very see, it's a feeling, many a times we don't have words for it, like playing such characters, and it just feels obviously surreal. It feels it's a very out of the body kind of experience. I don't know if you can understand, but then it's like when you go to a temple and you say that and you close your eyes and you feel like a little shiver down your spine and you feel goosebumps and you
Right.
and you just well up. Like you're looking at God and you just well up. Your eyes get all watery, but there's no reason to it. So that's when I was playing this character, the first day, my eyes used to well up, thinking about, oh my God, you know. So this is what he had planned after 18 years, that maybe I'll play a character of Krishna somewhere. You know, I played so many characters, but this is
Right.
obviously will be special in its own way.
So, again, about your journey, so many TV characters which have been so iconic. Any such character that you want to pick up back, or you want that sequel to come up?
Oh, my God. I think most of my characters luckily have been loved and they've been appreciated. And I think, fortunately, every character has become iconic. So I don't know. Be it a Sagar Pratap Singh, be it
Right.
a Maharana Pratap, be it a Viranshu Singhania, be it a Rishi Singh Bedi. I don't know. I mean, I would want sequels for every character, which is not possible. But I think I'll probably work with new characters now. I think newer
So-
characters will probably be more exciting for me now.
When do we plan to see you on TV again?
I don't know. That's a beautiful question, yeah, because a lot of people keep asking me what's next, and I don't know, Shruti. See, one thing I'll tell you. Thanks to again the show. The one thing I've realized is, and trust me, it's for the audience and the viewers as well, that there's nothing in our hands. We can try as much as we want. We can try the hardest. कुछ भी कर लो, जादू, तंत्र, मंत्र, टोना, कुछ भी कर लो. और मेरी लाइन भी है. I have a beautiful line in the show. Trust me, nothing happens till he wants.
True.
There's a time for everything. We have to understand the time. We can crib, we can cry, we can bang our heads. नहीं होगा. I am talking about personal experience also. I want something very desperately in life. Really want it. नहीं, चाहिए. नहीं हुआ. जब
Right.
टाइम आया तभी हुआ.
तब हुआ, right. तो अब तो मतलब काफी एक्टर्स रियलिटी शो में वेंचर आउट करना शुरू कर
जी.
दिए. Do you plan to
Yeah,
put yourself there?
reality is too real for me here. And for me, reality bites. Matlab, I think these people have been there for years and they've seen me grow up also. I've seen them grow up also. I think ऐसा है कि no, I mean, a lot of respect for all the people who are doing it. With all due respect, I think reality is too real for me.
But
I
if you
can't
were
sit with 100
offered,
cameras. I can act,
right?
but then I can't sit and I can't see. I can act in a character. But because then I'm escaping to a different world. I'm playing something else.
Right.
But I can't sit down and I can't be myself in 100 cameras, and that's torture for me. वो थोड़ा मुश्किल होता है मेरे लिए.
But if you really were offered Big Boss again,
नहीं यार, again with all due respect, I like watching it. I have a lot of, but then I've not watched a lot of episodes. I'd only watched one season. That was the Siddharth Shukla one.
13.
That was my favorite season. Post that, I didn't get the time also. I wasn't very inclined to watch also. But I'm sure people are doing it. I'm sure they play very good games. I mean, see, it's a lot about the mind game also. It's about the mind and the approach and the attitude and the aptitude and everything and the conditioning. थोड़ा मुश्किल है यार. I can condition myself for the characters.
Correct.
Like, I love my characters. And for me, that's an escape route. I like to go to different worlds.
And what about
experience.
Khatro?
That's a show. That's an interesting show. But I would love to be a part of Khatron. I've always said that.
Please
but
do.
No. But in fact, I don't want to say on camera. But last couple of years, I was nearly going to do it.
Oh.
But my mom calls me the last minute and says, "You're not doing it," because my mom is very scared. Yeah. She likes watching it.
But she doesn't
No,
want
she's
you
like,
to
"No,
go.
I don't want you to go. I don't want you to jump from there." So I'm like, "Arey, you like watching it. You want to see all the stunts." But so every year, since last 3-4 years now, let me tell you, since you've asked me, I get a call from her. I know I get a call from her. सब कुछ हो जाएगा, then she get a call. नहीं, you're not going. So right at the end,
Oh
the
God.
finale would be like,
Not going.
yeah. So I don't know. Maybe
Someday,
sometime,
let Shri Krishna
some
convince
year,
your mom.
Some year she has a change of heart and mind. Then I don't know. But I think it's a great show.
Indeed.
It's about stunts, and I think
Yeah.
stunts is something which I love to do also. In most of my shows, I've been doing my own stunts. So yeah.
Perfect. So I'll wrap my questions here. But any message for the fans who are soon to watch you?
Thank you. I think I personally love the questions. I think it's all the viewers of TOI. I think you guys have been very special to me for all these years. You guys have seen me grow, and since I started my career also, I think TOI has been a very, very important part of that. So yes, I think please go watch. Very, very interesting, and it's a beautiful show. which will probably give you a different insight about life and about how Jagannath Baba came into being and all of that. And it's on Hariom, the OTT app, India's first spiritual and devotional app. So please go watch and keep loving me, and hopefully see me in another very interesting character soon.